Hey, it's Ryan Gillard here with Real Broker, your Calgary Realtor, and in this video, I'll take you through what happened in our Calgary real estate market for the month of August. All right, so let's get right into it here. So if we look at what happened in August, it was actually a record-setting month for in August. We had about 2,729 sales, up about 27.9% year over year. And if you combine that record number of sales with record low inventory levels, that gives you a sense of what's happening in the Calgary market. So there are about 3,100 new listings. Now, typically around this time of the year, there's about 6,000 active listings in Calgary. But right now, there's only 3,254 active listings. So very tight conditions, not much inventory at all. And especially for detached homes under 700,000, there's not much to choose from at all. Our months of supply is about 1.19 months. Again, what that means, if nobody can list a property for sale, it would only take 1.19 months to sell the remaining inventory in the city. So this is hardcore seller's market. If this was like 3 to 4 months of supply, that would be like balanced conditions. So it does still typically favor the seller, no doubt about that at all. And in terms of pricing, the total residential price, so this is the combination of all of these, so detached, semi-detached, townhouses, and apartments, is $570,700. That is up just about 8% year over year. For detached homes, the average price was $700,000, just shy of $700,000, 10.3% year over year increase. Semi-detached prices, so duplexes, the average price $623,200, again up about 10%. Townhouses and condos, these sectors are up quite a bit actually. So the townhouse sector up 15.7% year over year to 413,200. Not much inventory at all in the townhouse market. And for apartments, the average price 309,100. That is up 13.5% year over year. Now, this is the benchmark average, I believe. But if you look at the median, I believe I saw it was like 18% year over year. So this sector, the apartment sector, is doing extremely well. I think it's because of the higher interest rates. People are pushed down into more affordable sectors of the market. So the apartments and townhouses are doing very well. Now let's talk about the days on the market. So the average days on the market from start to finish to sell a property is 25 days in Calgary. Now it seems like a long time considering how hot the market is. But if you think about it, most sellers will wait a few days before accepting an offer. And then most buyers still want to have some conditions, like a financing condition, home inspection, which usually takes about 10 business days. And more often than not, that gets extended by a few days just because the banks do take a while to get financing sorted out. And a lot of buyers will wait for the very last minute to do a home inspection. So there can be amendments to extend the condition deadline. So that's why you see the average time as 25 days. And another stat to make note of is the sales to list price ratio, which is just over 100% right now. So what that means, if you're a buyer and you're looking to buy something, you have to offer at least full price or you're probably going to lose out more often than not. And so I'll skip forward here to give you a sense of what's happening throughout the city. So this is just the district residential benchmark price for the different sectors of Calgary. So the most expensive parts of Calgary are the West End, the Northwest, and the city center. This city center number is a bit deceiving because most condos are in the city center, and that's driving that average down. But if you look to buy a detached home in the city center, you'll find it's probably more expensive than the West Side and the Northwest. So the city center, this is for everything though. So for detached homes, condos, townhouses, just shy of 600,000 for the city center. The West Side, just under 700,000. Northwest Calgary, 611,200. Then you'll find the North, the South, and the Southeast are all kind of hovering around the 550 mark. And then the most affordable parts of Calgary are the East Side, so Northeast Calgary and East Calgary. And I'll just give you a quick summary, sector by sector, of what's happening here. So first things first, look at the detached market. The one thing to note about the detached sector is there's hardly any inventory for homes under 700,000. So if we look at what happened, so there's about 1,200 sales in August. That is up 12.69% year over year. New listings, about 1,500. Total active inventory, about 1,669. And the months of supply is 1.39. So again, that means if nobody could list a detached property for sale, it would take 1.39 months to sell the remaining inventory. And the sales to list price ratio, 100%. So the buyer, you'll have to offer full price more often than not. Otherwise, you're probably going to lose out. And the days in the market, 24 days. And for the detached market, in terms of pricing, the benchmark price, $696,700. The median price, which is my favorite metric, is about $640,000. And the average is $707,000. For condos, again, very tight market here. So 876 sales. The number of active listings, 964. So our months of supply just over 1 month. And a similar idea, sales to list price ratio, 99.48% of list price, and about 30 days to sell a condo. And for pricing, just about around the 300,000 mark is very typical. And again, you can see your 18.75% year-over-year increase with the median price for condos. And for the semi-detached, this is a smaller sector in Calgary. This is like duplexes and stuff like that. So 197 sales. We've got active inventory of 247 homes that are actively listed. Months of supply 1.25. Sales to new list. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong metric here. Sales to list price ratio 101%. So again, you have to offer full price, so you're probably not going to get too far as a buyer. Days in the market 22 days. This market is moving exceptionally fast. And the pricing, you got the benchmark price 623,000, the median 530,000, and the average about 583,000. And the last sector here is probably the tightest sector out of all of them is the townhouse sector. There were 457 sales in Calgary. Active inventory 374 sales. So the actual months of supply is below 1 month, 0.82. Sales to list price ratio 102%, and the days in the market is 20. So this sector is just extremely tight. If you were to look at this a couple of years ago, the average price would have been like 250 to 300,000, I would guess. Right now it's about 413,200. Median price 415,000, and the average is about 418,000. So that's just a good quick rundown of what's happening in the Calgary real estate market. It's been the same for about 5 months now. Just where you got lots of sales and record low inventory levels. Whatever's happening with the interest rates, it doesn't seem to matter too much in Calgary because we're getting so many people moving here from different parts of Calgary, or different parts of Canada, and from other countries as well. And that's offsetting any kind of increase in the interest rates. So it's just a very busy time. And if you're a seller, what does this mean? I would probably hold on because I think prices are still going to go up. If you're a buyer, I would jump in because I think the prices are going to go up as well. And if you're out there watching this and you could use some help, I would love to help you out. You can reach out to me either phone, text, you can leave me an email, check out my website. I'm more than happy to help you out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next month with another update. Thank you.